Good morning, 7:50. You're watching Breakfast Television. Well, it's official. Justin Trudeau has been named the new leader of the federal Liberal Party. Provincial Liberal leader Jon Gerrard joins us now to talk more about the race and the future of the party. Good morning.
Good morning. Great to be here.
Happy to have you. So Justin won by a landslide, 80% on the first ballot. Is that surprising?
Well, I think it really shows the kind of appeal that he's got all the way across the country. And I think it's amazing and exciting to have Justin as a leader. I was fortunate enough to be co-chair of his campaign here in Manitoba, and we had a chance to travel together, Brandon, Neepawa, Selkirk, Portage, Ile-des-Chênes, and he's got an appeal that transcends some of the normal divides between urban and rural and young and old, and it's just exciting to see.
Yes, he's very special in that way. And now we saw in his acceptance speech that he was talking about ending the divisions within the Liberal Party, which he said was maybe a reason that Canadians kind of turned away from the Grits. What did he mean by that?
Well, of course, there had been a significant division between Martin Liberals and Chrétien Liberals, and I think the wonderful thing now is that Justin has been able to appeal to people across the whole spectrum of Liberals, and from east to west, from urban to rural, from whatever people had been in the past in terms of favoring one side or another. He's been able to bring people together, and he was very strong last night in emphasizing we are a united party and we're moving forward together.
Now, he's been kind of criticized in the sense that he's more a politician of the people, not so much policy. He's never really come out on record with firm policies that he would like to see. Is this going to benefit him moving forward towards the next election, or are we going to have to see a more firm stance from him?
Well, in many ways, he's set a very clear direction. I mean, he's concerned about the environment, but he knows and understands how important it is to build the economy well. And although he may not have set out in precise details some individual policies, he certainly set the broad strokes. And I think that one of the things that really is encouraging about Justin is that he's ready to listen to people. He wants to have a grassroots convention where Liberals from across the country come together and bring forward ideas. And so he's ready to listen to people, not just to dictate to people as to what should happen.
We want to turn it provincially now because you are the lone Liberal seat in the province. What do we need to do within Manitoba to generate the same interest in the party?
Well, of course, we know where to go but up. The good thing is that we're going to renew the party here. We've got a leadership contest coming up in October, and I'm hoping that we're going to have a lot of really young, charismatic people coming forward, and it's going to be very exciting provincially as well as federally. Yeah,
what we just saw with the federal election race, we're going to see the exact same in Manitoba later on this year. You have announced that you are stepping down. Do you think that Justin Trudeau can do this? Can he take on Stephen Harper in 2015?
Well, I was lucky enough to be able to travel with him for 2 or 3 days during the campaign, and I've met him on quite a number of occasions. He's very politically savvy. I think people will be surprised. He's 41. People tend to see him as too young, but you have to remember that people like Kennedy, John Kennedy in the States was 42 when he became president. He's old enough, he's got the experience, and he's politically savvy. I think he's going to do just fine.
Well, no surprise, Justin Trudeau won the race, but it will be interesting to watch over the next year and a half, 2 years leading up to the election to see what exactly happens. Well, thank you so much for your input.
All right, great to be here, and we hope this snow goes away quickly.
No kidding. Speaking of snow, we'll find out how long it's going to stick around and say good morning to Jenna Kahn.